past 6 months or so, as I've figured out more about myself and why I overcommit myself, I've come to an interesting and difficult question. How do I decide what to say yes to in my life? There's the easy things, the things I'm responsible for, like my responsibilities as an adult and a citizen and a wife and a family member and a friend, etc. So as an adult and a citizen, I'm responsible to keep myself clean and fed and healthy and keep myself identified and following the laws, those sorts of things. In my marriage, Jeff and I have decided, apart from gender roles, I might add, who is responsible for what in the marriage, and that's a responsibility of mine. And then there are the responsibilities to my friends and my family. And before all of that, there's my faith and my relationship with God that deserves to be prioritized, along with my responsibility to the church. So there's all those things. And those are things that I know I need to save my energy and my time for and make sure those things are done first. But then, how involved at my church should I be, and how much socializing should I do? I even have the flexibility of how many hours I work at my job. There's how much time I devote to my band, to my music, to YouTube, to reading, to writing, to Netflix, to surfing the internet, you know, all of the things. All of those things are decisions I get to make, and for most of my life, I've made them based off of what I think I should do, or based off feeling overwhelmed by what I think I should do, and I avoid it all with escapism. I've realized recently that my decision-making process has been based on a one-size-fit-all model, that model being a very suspect. The more things you do, the more valuable and useful you are. There are people who are naturally driven and high achievers, who have a lot of energy, who wake up every morning and don't usually need a whole lot of prompting to go out and do what they want to do. And then there are low energy people. And I'm still figuring those people out, because for most of my life I've believed that high energy, high achievers are good people and low energy people are bad people. My role models that I've chosen or have been presented to me have always been either natural high achievers or low energy people who push themselves to be high achievers despite their body and their brain telling them this is off. I get sick quite a lot. I'd say every month I'm either fighting something or get something minor. I get stress headaches pretty frequently, and I get burnt out and I'm on the brink of an emotional or mental breakdown pretty regularly. And up until this point, the question in my mind was, how do I cope with these things to become a high achiever? Instead of, how do I respect how I've been made and live well within that framework? And part of coming to terms with that has been reevaluating that idea of the more I do, the more valuable and useful I am. Because of course there are so many natural limitations to doing too many things. Do too many things and you won't do any of them well. Pour your time into things that you aren't actually gifted at and the profitability will drop off. Do too many things and you'll literally cut your life short because of the stress. Do too many things and you'll neglect the relationships in your life. Do too many things and your mental health will deteriorate. And ultimately, doing good things because it makes you feel more valuable, is that worthwhile at all? So, I don't have an answer yet to how I need to say yes to things. And I'm trying to give myself the grace and have the patience to learn those limitations before I push myself to a point where I'm breaking. But I'm learning more about how people need different people and how diversity in the way we live our lives is really enriching to people at large. And I'm learning again and again that we aren't valuable for what we do, but who we are.